Dana, it's so hard to get a hold of you. What's wrong? I feel a vibration. Something is going on. I'm so worried. Out here in Syracuse, Ephraim and I are here at the Canastus convention. I don't dabble in it much. It's mostly watching. He likes to do the polka, we do recipe swaps, a couple things like that. But I've just worried so much about you. I'm the only female in your life that worries about you, or checks in on you. I feel like, your mother, because I am the only female that cares about you. Yeah. Speaking of which, how was it forgiving your mom and your father? Did it feel good to forgive them? Can you talk to me about forgiving your mom and your father, how that went? Did you feel like it was like over and done? Cathartic? Or did you think forgiveness is a process? Or did you come back and you think, maybe I can't forgive them? I just wanted to know, you've never told me about how you knew she was your mother and how she told you the first time she loved you. Oh. She, on her album, called you Cassandra the Cross-Eyed Goat. Yeah. The Cross-Eyed Cunt Goat on her album. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't imagine how you feel. A mother that's abandoned you to work in her factory or whatnot while you've had invasive surgeries. And the first thing she says to you is, you're a cross-eyed cunt goat. That's the first thing you get from your mother. Wow. I mean, such language. Oh, I mean, where'd your mother learn that language? Well, she had a to-do family up in New York. Well, you never know. South Side, North Side, Bronx, Queens. Lord, how are you gonna forgive that? No hard feelings, right? They definitely feel hard right now, don't they? Yeah, I'd say you're probably done with your mom at this moment right now. Yeah. You think? I really worry about you. With the hurt that you've had, is it gonna take rivers or oceans? Or rabbis rocking their head back and forth, crying out. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for you. Has anyone ever told you they're sorry? How many times in your life, my little angel, have you ever been told to, sorry, it's not your fault? Because it's always had to kind of been your fault, right? How much painful. Yeah. And I've been so worried about you. You don't have a mother. Nobody checks in on you. Everyone lies to you, men are trying to get in your pants left and right. Last time I talked to you, had a rodent the size of Rhode Island. And there are some rodents in Rhode Island, I have to tell you. What's going on there? Do you have the hantavirus yet? You sent me the pictures of the turds, longer than wormholes. What are you gonna do? Did you go to the super? What did the super do? Nothing for days. Nothing for days. They said, oh, Dana wants to pray them out, be a humanitarian, suffer the children, a pacifist. Wave the right flag to Mickey Mouse and Lucifer the rat. Please leave me alone. Throw out all the incense. Did it work? Sorry, I'm seeing flashings. Either my eyes flashing or something's flashing. How did that happen, my love? How did you sleep with a rat feet from your bed and cry in the night? Nobody cared. They said it was your medications that attracted him. You saw the rat on your medications or beside it. Or the rat didn't start coming until you were taking medications to thicken your liquids. I'm so sorry. I can't tell you how disgusting that is. And how disappointed I am for you. That you have to live that way. And then people don't care. I have to tell you, it reminds me reflectively of this story called Hansel and Gretel. Some spoiled little German children that took all the little breadcrumbs, you know. But, it wasn't like breadcrumbs, I mean, they were probably hungry, but at least they could swallow. And they got to push the witch into the oven, but let me tell you, you're Jewish. You're Jewish. So Hansel and Gretel got to leave. You'd probably get your ass thrown in the oven. It's not so lucky if you got a big nose and your name starts and ends the wrong way. And they can throw breadcrumbs anywhere, right? A little Jewish girl sleeps with rats. Gets called a cunt by her mom. Gets her teeth boxed out by celebrities. And they laugh, make fun of you online. I'm so sorry. All I can do is grieve for you. And I can do my curses. Maybe at the Oscars next year, there might be a salmonella outbreak from, all the caviar or undercooked delicacies. I'm not saying I want it. I'm not saying I want it. Maybe some of these women go on tour and the private chefs ejaculate in the focaccia. I mean, who would do that? Perverts. I know. Or, heavens, I hope they don't trip or fall or ever need medications like you do. Because it is sad and it's disgusting. I have no words but to tell you it's disgusting. And usually a compassionate world would step in and say, this is awful. This doesn't reflect who we are. So I'm waiting for another country to come save you. Probably, the British, 1776. Who knows? Maybe the British will come, or some people from the UK. Not the Germans. Apparently not. They don't care. Ugh. I am so disgusted for you. I don't know. Well, I can make some phone calls. Oh, when I find out who. See, the thing is about being Jewish. We have always suffered. So we have to be really smart about our money, smart about cooking, things we do, smart about our Jewish curses. I don't know. But what I can tell you, God is who you need to turn to. Probably not your parents right now. Because look what they've done to you. They let the whole world call you a cunt. And they called you a cunt with Steven Spielberg called you a cunt. Such a nice humanitarian. But you know, everyone's embarrassed because I did something embarrassing to you. They're embarrassed by things they've done, so they blame it on you. It's not civil rights, darling. It's sick. So what I need you to do is cling to your God, because your God will set things straight. He will put the path before you. He will make your darkest days shine. And he will bring the just for justice. No matter how bad it gets. No matter how bad it goes. Your God will not let you down. And for these men, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you would even dream or think about someone that has tortured you or tormented you. Why they would want to continue to show up and harm you and hurt you for any dollar amount has to make you want to throw up. If you're not already and choking to death. But who fucking cares about you? Not your parents. Money. Money. So whatever you hear from me now is you're gonna make sure you keep talking. Using that mouth as loud as you need to be. Keeping yourself safe. And if someone says they're gonna pay for something and they don't, you call them out on it. People make you promises like they do all the time and come back on it. When you get out of here, I think maybe you should come back on some of your promises. You don't have to be so kind. You don't have to go show up for people. You don't have to tell them what you're doing. Because they obviously don't care. They don't care. To make sure you're safe and not getting harmed. Oh, shame, shame, darkness. It really is dark if some femur breaks or something falls off. If they want you to have brain surgery, they need to find out a better way to do it than letting you get hit by a car, scream and cry and worry about where you're gonna be the next night, or worried you're gonna sleep with a fucking rat. I have no compassion for these people that run your life. I don't know how God does. But I'm not God, and thank God I'm not. So tomorrow, I need you to be as big as balls and remind people the problem is not you. And if they want good things, they have to work for it and not abuse for it. I would put the forgiveness aside for a while and just think about what's happened to you. Oh, I got to go. I hear my dance. You know, it's not perfect, but I'm working on an apron and... Okay, Hannah, I'm coming. Go on. I know, Ephraim gets real excited about this, you know. Okay, I love you. You're worth it. My sweet love. My sweet angel. I'm so sorry that this is the